everybody. As Gregory said, my name is Luke Jesperson, and I thought I had to start with the overly ambitious, cliched title. I wish I would have known I didn't have to, but I'm here to celebrate space through stewardship and sharing. This is obviously our beautiful city of Seattle. I took this photo just directly from a National Geographic. What a gorgeous city we live in. Feels kind of inaccessible with all those huge buildings, such a large place. But this is what I consider my Seattle. Just a single plum tree near Linden Orchard that happened to expand. Through this tree just alone, I harvested about 250 pounds of plums this last year. Our city has been changing a lot over the course of the last 10, 15 years. Over the last 5 years, it's been one of the fastest growing cities. But our fruit trees have been here 60, 70, 80 years, and I think they tell a really beautiful story. One thing I like to do with when I go out to education is ask people, what types of fruit do you think grow in Seattle? People say apples and cherries, but we also have, plums that grow from June through September, persimmons, quince, pears, a whole beautiful range. I really love this quote. Seattle may be the only urban environment in the U.S. that can still boast having an extensive network of orchards containing an assortment of heirloom varieties planted by early settlers to the region. Yes. Wasn't sure if I could make it do that. Another thing that a lot of people have been talking about today, there was just an amazing talk that I went to. 1 in 5 Washingtonians rely on their local food bank, and also 40% of consumable food is lost or wasted from the source to our fruit, or to our table. So all of that information brings us to City Fruit. As City Fruit, we are an urban stewardship of our local fruit trees. This is a map we have now 16 public orchards that we steward, as well as now we are harvesting fruit from Rainier Beach all the way up through Lake City on both public and private residencies. All these ideas stem together. We have about 1,000 tree owners that are part of City Fruit right now. And all those tree owners have about 1 or 2 trees, but they come together. We have so many classes where they're all teaching a little bit about what they can provide, and that is bringing a huge community together. It's kind of an orchard of humans, as we kind of like to think about it. Single trees all around make this beautiful Seattle orchard. So through the winter time, we steward the public orchards with pruning classes, grafting classes, planting classes, and then during the summer, we help people harvest their fruit depending on people's ability. We'll pick it for them. Some people pick their own trees, and we collect all that fruit and we aggregate it. We have developed a class system of about 15 classes that we put together to develop master fruit tree stewards. These are some of the people that have become stewards, and that was obviously from the Seattle Teachers Day. This is one of our classes, so we teach people how to plant trees. Like I said, we teach them about soil compilation, pest management, and we try to pass that information on so everybody in the city can be their own farmer. All of that fruit and all of that effort goes to then our food banks of Seattle. We have started to become a part of the sharing economy in the city. This is one of my friends picking loquats that have grown in the city, but this last year we picked about 40,000 pounds of fruit, and all that fruit, well, not all that fruit, but 40,000 pounds of that fruit got donated to the food banks of Seattle. A small portion of what we pick, we sell just to sustain the harvest. This is us pressing some of the apples that had pests in it, and so with our seconds, we like to press fruit that wouldn't be able to be donated. With this help, we just continue to have an impact on the city by training more people to become stewards of their own space. And by stewarding our own space, we hope to be able to provide more fruit to our neighbors in need. And that is all I have today, so thank you very much for listening to my short presentation.